David, this is for you because you wanted to see these up close a little bit during the daytime. I have all my window frames on, or my pixels on window frames, the dumb nodes that is. You can see that I made a connection. This is a straight through connection connecting both of these. These are both independent. If I so choose, I can disconnect this and I can make this its own controlled window frame. But instead of wasting the channel for it, I decided, well, then these two windows over here, these are daisy chained together, both of these guys. And this is the female connection and the male connection. I have some soldering to do with this one here. It was giving me trouble. The red wire needs soldered better. I kind of just mushed it together a little bit, but I'll just cut that line there or just cut that off and resolder that. No big deal. Take 5 minutes. So anyway, I wanted to show you, walk around this side where I haven't finished, and these are actually the pixel frames here. And I haven't done the lights on these just yet, so it's no big deal, but this will give you an idea of how easy it is just to push this out, come over to this side, push on this, and the whole frame just comes right down. So now you can see there's one frame missing, and all I have to do is just snap it right in place. Very easy to reinstall. I don't need two hands. I just need one. And ooh, there's a spider on there. And then snap this side, push it right in place, and then I just pull down and straighten, pull down and straighten, and now I have nice even frames. Now this is the pixel strip, the Flex Tech that I got for Christmas, and all I did was, and I'll go down to the bottom here. This one isn't taunt because this is the closest to the ground, but if I pull I have a tent peg right here, and then I have a piece of pallet strapping folded in half around the D-ring, and then I have a piece of zip tie across the edge. Now, since this is pretty thick commercial stuff that I found at Lowe's and Home Depot, it has pretty good protection. It's hard to see from here, but maybe if I zoom in, you can see there's literally a little same setup at the top, a D-ring with a piece of black plastic pallet strapping, and then there's also a cup hook that is screwed into the soffit because I have wooden soffit. Okay, so moving along, I did 4 of these, and eventually what I will do is I will do the same exact setup, only starting right here at the top of the column. I will have going down each side of the column. Since there's 4 columns, I'll have a row of pixels going up and down each side of the column, but I won't start them until they're right at the top of the post, and they will end down there on the bottom right, and right here I'll end them there. So, and my connection to the E682 will be somewhere in the middle here. I'll have the controller sit right here on the ground, so I don't have long runs. Anyway, over on this side, same thing. I actually, one of the pixel strips, I did put a piece of black, I don't want to call it, the pallet strapping the whole way down it. And I realized that this is totally unnecessary because these were so sturdy. So I used the Monkhouse method for putting the black pallet tie wrap around there, and it works just fine. Okay, and I just had somebody drive by and say they wanted to see the lights on, so I turned them on real quick. See, that wire was loose. I have the soldering iron heated up right now. I'll go fix that. But what I'm most interested in is this door frame, this wonderful door frame that goes the whole way around the outside. And now as I get closer, I see a little gap here. And this just needs to be zip tied a little better. But as you can see, what I did was I actually made this in sections. For example, this whole side here is one piece minus nodes between that joint. So if I zoom in, you'll see the PVC there, and you can't tell that it's there and doesn't have lights on it. This whole top piece right here, boom, over to here, over to right here is all a section. So this splits off from this piece here. This horizontal section here, this whole piece right here, it splits off, and then this splits off, and then these all connect with, get this, if you look, well, it's hard to see now, but if you look right here, this is one of the rake pixel connector strips, and I just reused them. I soldered them onto the end, and since I'm on my covered porch, it doesn't matter. They'll be good and protected. So there, I hope that's a good little how-to, or how I did it, I should say. But before I go, I want to show you this. This is the bottom of the pixel strip. This is nothing but a metal landscaping stake, and there's the D-ring. This is the whole one with a pallet strap on it. Wrapped it around twice, and it passed the D-ring through it, and then I zip tied with black tape and zip ties. I zip tied it so the D-ring won't come out, but at the same time I also zip tied the factory ends to the Flex Tech strip right to it. So hope that helps, David.